Hello and welcome to a sunny day in Silverstone, the British Grand Prix. I say sunny. Yeah, it might not be sunny tomorrow. That's all I'm saying on that for race day. Well, actually, no, it's later today to be fair. So it's not even tomorrow. I'm used to qualifying be the day before the race, but today in the summer racing series, it's always qualifying the morning of the race, so we can get racing every single day. Johansson, the first one out on track in the Ligier. It's storms forecasted for this afternoon, and I think if I'm looking at the weather forecast now, this race would be cancelled if it was 2023, but it's not. It's 1988. Let's see how these cars can do. Stefan Johansson, first car out on track. What benchmark lap can he set for the rest of the field to catch up with as he goes down the hanger straight and into Stowe, this famous Silverstone circuit, a lot different to what we currently see. Stowe would normally be a bit more tighter and go a bit more to the right and then sweep in towards Vale and Club. Now we go straight towards Club, which is also actually a bit more to the left than we'd actually see currently. In a very late braking point, almost halfway through the corner. As we go towards the left-hander, that would be turn 1 going right normally, towards Farm and them corners. And we've got a chicane here. The F1 used to go straight on there towards Copse and Woodcote. I think it's Woodcote, it might be Luffield, I don't know. But whichever one this white right-hander is, I think it's Woodcote. And we go onto the front straight towards Copse. Let's see what lap Stefan Johansson can do. Of course, Copse didn't flat out back then because it was a lot more like Stowe and other corners, to be fair. And thankfully able to get out in front of the Benetton, so no back markers, or slower cars I should say, that aren't on laps in front of Johansson to mess him up. As he sets the back marker time, does the young Swede. I thought he was slowing down there, but thankfully not. So he goes through Magnus, Beckett's and Chapel, a lot different to what we currently see. And down the hanger straight towards Stowe. Not quite flat out, but close enough to being flat. I mean, you do have to brake for most of these corners, but it's only a little braking zone that you can still carry a lot of speed. I think the only real slow corner I think is the chicane, so I can see if you've got corner names for you. I'm not entirely sure if we do or not, but you never know, we could do. I only know the corner names from the current circuit, so yeah, apologies for that. Anyway, he goes through the chicane and finishes his flying lap. Where is he going to put the car? He puts his Ligier, he crosses the line. Oh, he's still got quite a bit of a corner to go. He's going to be the fastest. With the 1:17.3. Is the Benetton now behind him, starts his lap. How can he do? Let's go on board with whichever Benetton it is. Benetton. Bootson, no it's not Bootson, it's Nannini. Let's go on board. He goes through Magnus, Beckett's and Chapel. I've got an alright one now. Oh, the chicane's just called Luffield, okay, as he goes through Stowe. And then through Club. Where is he going to put the Benetton? Let's see. Goes through Abbey. And then the Luffield chicane before Woodcote. Let's see. He fires down to Woodcote now, flat out all the way to the line. He's going to be P2 just behind Johansson. Johansson stayed out, so he must be on another lap. Let's go on board with him to see if he can improve. I don't know if he improved that lap actually. That would be his lap actually. Apologies. He goes through Copse, Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. A bit wobbly there actually, I feel. Now on down the hanger straight towards Stowe. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? He's going to go right, obviously. No, 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 he's not going to go right. That's a big hit into the wall. That's a big fire for your Hansen. Big off. Big crash. And I take back what I said. He does not go right towards club. He goes to the left. He must have had some sort of failure. Now there's a big fire at the back of his car. Now his qualifying session done. Thankfully he's okay. Let's go on board, see what happened there. Let's see, he goes towards Stowe. He goes turn right and the car just turns left. Big hit into the Armco. I think it's a bit strange that that barrier's unprotected, to be fair. But horrible crash for Johansson, but thankfully okay. Nigel Mansell, the home hero, how's he doing? Why is there a Lotus front wing and a rear wing of a Real there? Or Ligia, I don't know. I know Nigel Mansell goes up into 8th fastest, I think. Don't know if he was just 8th. Probably was. Alboreto comes into the pits. Berger's already in the pits. Anyone further back who hasn't set a lap yet? Alain Prost. No, Prost does set a lap and he goes into 7th. It's a good lap from the Frenchman, unfortunately. He got pole in his home race in France, but an issue going over a curve spun him round and gave him damage, and gave quite a few other cars damage as well. And Boutsen was one of them ones with damage. He's also had an engine failure as he tried to come into the pits and he couldn't get going and blocked the pit lane, ending Prost and is Boutsen's race. For Tracy was out, Arnoux was out, and I think Piquet was out as well. And then of course the safety car at the end of the French Grand Prix was incredibly strange, gotta admit. Anyway, about 4.5 minutes to go. Not long at all for these drivers. They only get 10 minutes, of course, in qualifying to get a lap in. Oh, someone's good off the track there. Who's that? It's the Tyrrell. Don't know which Tyrrell it is, and they go through the very weird pit lanes. I don't know why they've got a chicane there, to be fair. Why is there a bollard in the middle of the track? That's strange. Anyway, Mansell into the pits. Mansell. Alain Prost. Mansell didn't even go to McLaren. What am I on about? I think he was in Ferrari a bit. Not too sure, though. Anyone on track? Doubt Johansson's on track. No, he's not. Boutsen's about to go on track, though, to try and improve his P2. Oh, no, he's just come in. So he probably just went second ahead of his teammate. Senna in P4. Anyone? Someone on a lap. Anyone further back that shouldn't be back there? Derek Warwick. He's in the pit. Dalmas. Dana. Perisala. Tarquini. Dalmas. Schneider. Gisani. No, someone's on track though. Can't quite find who it is. Nope. Felipe Strafe's on track. Either he just finished the lap or just started one. I think he's just finished his first lap. He goes down the hanger straight towards Stowe. And then we've got Club and Aintree. No, Abbey, sorry, not Aintree. And then Luffield and Booker. Tiring when you're commentating. I've only been going for 8 minutes, so not brilliant. He goes down the now Hamilton straight. Then didn't really have a name. I'm assuming he'll be peeling into the pits. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to be peeling off the track and into the gravel and almost spins around. But yeah, he did eventually come into the pits. Anyone? Someone just went out. Can't quite tell who it was. Ivan Capelli, Gelman's in 5th behind his championship rival Senna in 4th, Nannini 3rd, Boots in 2nd, Johansson 1st. Zach Speed goes out. The Benetton that goes out, is it Nannini or is it Boutsen? It's Nannini comes out. Let's walk to Benetton and see if he can improve his P3 or if he stays in 3rd. Now qualifying, 30 seconds left. So people, if anyone's still in the pits, they're not going to get a lap in. And then he's got 30 seconds as well to actually finish this lap. So is anyone else behind him. So let's see where the Benison goes. You need to get further to that speed first, so this lap will be very poor. Down inside the woodcut, that's a good overtake to get ahead of the Zach speed. But now through Cops fairly cleanly. He got Eurobron in front of him, that will put him off a bit, but he's able to get him very easily through Maggots. Beckett's a lot slower than normally, a lot tighter. But I mean, now Max and Beckett's has 1, 2 extra corners, so I mean, yeah. Anyway, he goes now towards Stoke. Cleanly as well. No issues so far on this lap. How does Clubs look for him? A few cars behind him as well. There's looks like one of the Marches, and I think a Lotus could be a Coloni of Tarquini. Yeah, I think that is the. No, I think I Camel on the rear wing. Probably the Lotus. Anyway, he goes through the Luffield chicane down the farm straight. Is it the farm straight? I don't know. Anyway, where's this lap going to put him? Oh, a little bit slow. No, he's coming into the pits. He abandoned in that lap. As off the track goes that Eurobron. Is crossing the lap? Yeah, he is. He's just started the lap, I think. Or did he just finish the lap? Surely he doesn't have enough time. When did he start this lap then? No, he just finished the lap. He can't be on the lap because we're 12 minutes into the session. And that clock started with 30 seconds before the session actually started, so 7:30. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, Prost now through Club. If he is on a lap, then fair enough, he's done something right. Now through Abbey, flat out left-hander. And then through the chicane. Where does he put his McLaren? He's going to keep going, he must be on a lap then. Through Woodcut, flat out, pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal, he goes fastest, ahead of Johansson. And for the second weekend in a row, it's a big crash for the provisional pole sitter who doesn't even end up starting on pole. It was Palmer last week and it's Johansson this week. And I think that should be qualifying over with everyone completing their laps. Just to make sure. Yeah, it does look like it. Yep, there we go. Let's go through your qualifying results. You've got Derek Warwick 31st. The two Zach Speeds of Gisani and Snyder in front of him. We've got Dalmas, Tarquini, Lorini, Medena, Larauri, Aliot, Perisala, Martini, Nakajima, Caffey, Strafe, De Cesaris, Bailey, Cheever, Palmer, Arnoux, PK, Petresi, Berger, Mansell, Albretto, Ivan Capelli. Championship contenders Kugelman and Senna right next to each other. Nannini, Boutsen and the Benetons. Johansson okay after that big crash on his end lap, and then Prost on pole after that late lap. It's meant to be very wet. I honestly think in the next half an hour we could see rain with a 2-hour gap between qualifying and the race starting. Anything can happen, and hopefully anything does happen, I should say, and hopefully something will happen. We'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.